What's happened since Chelsea Clinton's Making a Difference report just a week ago? So many people who saw the story of Annette Dove decided they needed to step up and help her with her work.
I take an omega for my heart, but to be honest, I find the omega choices overwhelming. Which one is right for me? Then I found Nutrients Omega-3. It's from Centrum, a name I trust. It goes beyond my heart to support my brain and eyes too. And these ultra-concentrated mini gels are much smaller than many others. It's part of a whole new line of supplements. There's probiotic and free veggie too. Nutrients from Centrum helps make nutrition possible.
I had a heart problem. I was told to begin my aspirin regimen. I just didn't listen until I almost lost my life. My doctors again ordered me to take aspirin, and I do.
Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
Listen to the doctor. Take it seriously.
There was a little bit of trepidation. Not quite know what the next phase was going to be, because you've been, this is what you've been doing. You've been working. And now you're talking about, well, I won't be. I get the chance to spend more time with my wife and my kids. It's my world. That's my world.
We were flattered when Regenerist beat $100 cream. Flabbergasted when we creamed a $500 cream. For about $30, Regenerist Microsculpting Cream hydrates more than over 20 of America's most expensive luxury creams. Fantastic, phenomenal Regenerist.
Tank top V-neck, three-piece suit, dancewear bubbles, Mexican boots, sequin costume, underthings, stiletto heels, skinny jeans, unstood the snacking, pork pie fat, Oshkosh Sots, 5% cash back. Right now, get 5% cash back at department stores.
I have what science calls the nightly stuffy nose thing.
I can't breathe, so I can't sleep. And the next day I pay for it. I tried decongestants. I tossed and turned. I even vaporized. And then I fought back. With drug-free Breathe Right Advanced, these nasal strips instantly opened my nose like a breath of fresh air. I was breathing and sleeping better.
Exercise your right to breathe right. Get 2 free strips at breatheright.com.
Hey, it's your right to breathe right.
Back now with news about an experiment that may result in a big change in the fight against breast cancer. Right now, as you may know, it typically takes a decade or more to prove that a new drug works and to get it approved for women who desperately need it and to get it to market. Well, tonight our chief science correspondent Robert Bazell tells us about an attempt to try to accelerate that process.
Carrie Landreth is 38, married, works in finance, and has 2 children, 6 and 3. Last year, she got a frightening diagnosis, aggressive breast cancer.
Work was going well, life was going well. I was incredibly fit.
She enrolled in a clinical trial known as I Spy 2. It's not just trying to find better drugs, but trying to find them faster, speeding up a process that now takes 10 to 15 years. Dr. Laura Esserman of the University of California, San Francisco, heads I Spy 2.
When some of the things that they're doing when they have breast cancer, they don't have 10 years to wait. They need something to work in the next 6 months.
Traditionally, cancer patients undergo chemotherapy after surgery and radiation to try to keep the cancer from returning. The key to I Spy 2 is giving the chemotherapy beforehand.
This is dangerous to know.
This is dangerous too.
Then using MRI scans to see what drug combination works best to shrink the tumor and try to prevent a deadly recurrence.
Almost all of it is.
Dr. Esserman says women have to take a leap of faith and leave the tumor in place for a few months during the chemo.
You're going to get all the therapy. We're going to use every trick we have. And you're going to get it all. We're just going to change the order that you get.
The researchers have no trouble finding volunteers. Larissa Curie signed up last year.
Cancer sucks. Since I do have to go through this, maybe they can gain some knowledge from me that will make somebody else's life a little bit better.
Chemo's been okay.
I Spy 2 is just starting, so there are limited results. But the hope is the trial will more quickly identify drugs to help thousands of women to stay cancer-free. Robert Bazell, NBC News, San Francisco.
As you may know, the big topic in healthcare among doctors and patients these days has been Lipitor coming out in a generic form. It's the biggest selling drug in the world, and we learned today Pfizer, the company that makes it, has seen its sales cut in half after just 1 week with the generic on the market. Costs about a third of what the brand name does. Lipitor brought in $13 billion last year. In the cholesterol-lowering business, it's the big-ticket drug. Up next here tonight, we'll tell you what's being banned in Seattle and why.
This was the Gulf's best tourism season in years.
All because so many people came to Louisiana.
They came to see us in Florida.
Make that Alabama. Make that Mississippi. Arkansas is wherever you choose. And now's a great time to discover it.
This year, millions of people did.
We set all kinds of records. Next year, we're out to do even better. So come on now. Louisiana,
Florida.
Alabama.
Mississippi.
We can't wait to see you. Brought to you by BP and all of us who call the Gulf home.
For me, it's hands-on stress relief. A getaway for one. It's the gift of Massage Envy. It's exactly what I want. 'Tis the season for Massage Envy spa gift cards, ready to gift at a clinic near you.
If you have high blood pressure like me and get a cold, you need cold medicine with a heart. Only Chlorocetin HBP has a heart right here. It's the only cold and flu brand that won't raise your blood pressure. Chlorocetin HBP, powerful cold medicine with a heart.
This is an important message for people with diabetes from Bear Diabetes Care. If you currently order Bear's Contour or Breeze 2 test strips from Liberty Medical, you may no longer be able to receive them. Don't worry, our diabetes specialists are standing by to help you find another authorized home delivery supplier for Bear test strips free of charge. To continue home delivery of Contour or Breeze 2 test strips, call Bear's toll-free number today at 888-877-9175. That's 888-877-9175. Sending money with MoneyGram at Walmart this holiday season brings those who may be a world away a little closer. And the magic of giving is reflected in the joy of receiving. Spread joy far and wide for $4.75 at Walmart.
What's the beat that moves your heart? How about the beat of a healthy heart? Campbell's Healthy Request Soup is delicious and earned this heart for being heart healthy. Feel the beat? It's amazing what soup can do.
You use the healing power of touch every day. The healing power of touch can be even more powerful. With Precise from the makers of Tylenol. Precise pain relieving cream works quickly to activate sensory receptors. It helps block pain signals fast. For relief, you can feel precisely where you need it most. Precise. Only from the makers of Tylenol.
How would you like to pay half or less? Now you can. Go to GottaHappen.com for daily deals on things to do, see, buy, and eat in South Florida. Get your daily deals today. GottaHappen.com.
NBC6 News in high definition is brought to you by BrandSmart USA.
Any discussion of the economy in 2011 and what really cost more this year will have to begin with the price of gas. According to the new AP analysis, the typical American household will have spent $4,155 on gas this year. That amounts to 8.4% of the median family income in this country. That would make it the biggest percentage of household income spent on gas since 1981. And just as there have always been sob people, perhaps there was a sob in your family or you knew somebody who drove one, there will now be fewer and fewer of them. Today, Saab formally declared itself bankrupt. They stopped making cars 9 months ago, and they've now given up hope of making a go of it. After making Saabs for 64 years, this is how it ends. One analyst speculated today that Chinese would come in and buy up their surviving equipment. Tonight, the city of Seattle became the latest city to ban plastic shopping bags from grocery, convenience, and other retail stores. The vote by the council was unanimous. They say their goal is to reduce litter and protect marine life in Puget Sound. They're also going to start charging for paper bags. National Geographic, famous for stunning photography, has handed out its grand prize for 2011 to a single image. Let me just say, in the dragonfly community, this is pretty hot. It was shot in Indonesia. It suddenly started to rain after they focused up when the photographer snapped it through the shower with stunning results.